Hey everybody, it's Mayoral here. This is my Arrow Season 4 episode 14 review and rundown. Lots to talk about. Not too much to talk about, but, still a good amount of things to talk about, so let's get started. So basically this episode was all about the Demolition crew and H.I.V.E. and Adams was her last name, her fake last name. I can't remember her real last name. Ruve? I can't remember. But Damian Darhk's wife. Let's just call her Dark Wife. That's a really cool name, Dark Wife. Let's call her that. But this episode is basically about her, and we're going to talk about her in a second, but I feel like this episode was so good in terms of supporting characters. Like, we got a lot of Quentin, we got a lot of Thea, not too much Laurel, but we got a little bit of Laurel, too. Not too much Diggle, either. Diggle and Laurel were kind of like on a tie, but a lot of Quentin, a lot of Donna, and a little bit of Mr. Terrific, too. I like how they're doing. I expected Mr. Terrific to be a bigger character this season, just because, he's Mr. Terrific, and I thought they were going to make him Mr. Terrific. Kind of like they did the treatment for Laurel. They kind of just, used a lot of the Black Canary stuff, turned her into Black Canary. Or like they did with Roy. Or, a little bit of Thea. Thea kind of just, appeared as Speedy. But, yeah. And actually, if someone asked me on Twitter, because I live tweet, and I post photos while I'm live tweeting of the characters in the comics, and a lot of people wondered who the heck was the photo I tweeted, and I said it was Mia Dearden from the comics. If you guys don't know, Thea is based on Mia Dearden. Like, her name is Thea Dearden Queen, which is Mia Dearden Queen. So if you guys are wondering where they got the character Thea from, that's where. Because someone asked me on Twitter, and I just wanted to clarify that. But anyway, let's get on to the review. So in this episode, Oliver is getting ready for his campaign. Of course, I guess that Alex wasn't available this episode, or the actor, or maybe he was, out of the, I don't know. I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know why they didn't have Alex. Maybe they wanted just Thea to shine this episode, because she did shine this episode. But anyway, Oliver's getting ready for his campaign, and H.I.V.E. is just delivering. Malcolm is on the Team H.I.V.E. now, and it's really cool. It's really amazing. But anyway, they send the Destruction crew, or I guess the Demolition crew from the comics. They didn't appear too much. They're not really big characters at all. A lot of you are probably like, who the heck are they? They're not big characters in the comics. They've been around for a little bit, they're here and there, but they're not really big characters, big villains for anybody. So I like how they just kind of, Arrow just uses that. I like how they pull characters out of the woodwork, like, what was his name? Camino, right? No, not Camino. That's a planet from Star Wars. What was his name? Well, he was based on a dragon. What is the dragon? There's a dragon that has a similar name. What was his name? The Archer in season 3. Whatever. I don't know. Arrow pulls characters out of the woodworks a lot. They never, they use the lower level characters a lot, which I thought was really interesting. Especially Malcolm Merlyn, because actually, you guys know, Malcolm Merlyn's actually a low level character through the comics. Recently, not now that John Barrowman's writing the Merlyn comics, it's getting better. But before, when they first did Merlyn, he was really a low level character in the comics. Not that big of a character for Green Arrow. Which I thought was kind of crazy. I really liked him in the Green Arrow short for the DC Showcase. If you guys have seen that, that was really cool. So, yeah, but I like how they're doing Merlyn better on the show. But anyway, yeah, so I like how they use low-level characters, especially the Demolition crew. We didn't get too much of them, but we saw most of them a little bit. But anyway, Quentin, has been targeted. H.I.V.E. targeted Quentin for the longest time. And so now that he was in this building, the whole set just, fell down. I like that how, they made the set fall on the actors. You can still get really hurt from that, by the way. Sets, even though they're made, sets aren't really made from actual, rock and stuff like that. They're made from materials that are really, easy to, pick up, So, I was kind of demonstrating there, but you can't really see my demonstration. But yeah, sets are made from, light materials. So, but if they still fall on you, you can still get hurt really badly. So I thought that was really cool. They kind of just dropped the set, and that was probably choreographed. The part with Thea, maybe not Laurel and Quentin's, because theirs were good, but it wasn't good as when Thea was running through with her costume and the bomb, or was it a bomb? Yeah, bomb. It was the laptop, not the bomb. With the laptop, with the bow, with everything like that, with all of her costume on, with her mask, with her running around. I thought that was really good. I thought that was really well choreographed, and especially the fight scenes too. The fight scenes before, then we lead into this building falling down. But anyway, yeah. So through the episode, they kind of target Quentin a little bit, and then Quentin has to lie to Donna about it. And I really love Donna and Quentin together. It's just so much fun. And I really like how Donna's in the season a lot more. She only guest starred once on season 3, right? And she's just in it so much. I want her to become a series regular because she's so good. But anyway, yeah, so through this episode, Quentin was kind of lying to her, and she was like, oh, you can't lie to me. We out. And then, Felicity's like, give him a chance. And I really think that Felicity is just, I like the chemistry between Felicity and Quentin this episode. It's so much fun, especially that joke. Did you invite Quentin? And she's like, oh, I gotta go. I thought that was really cool. I'm loving how they're taking this storyline. But At the end, and they kind of talked about lying as well. They talked, Quentin and Oliver had, some heart-to-hearts, too, in the Arrow Cave. And Quentin was like, how did you keep this up for 4 years? You know what I mean? It's crazy. But anyway, at the end, they end up being together, so I thought that was really cool. And the flashbacks, I'm not going to get too much into them, but they were really cool. Clocklin is finally dead. That's the biggest thing about the flashbacks this week. And it's crazy. I think that there was not too much with Diana. I really like the character. I wonder where they're going to take her. Because I think she's just, there to service the story. Obviously, she is, yeah, you know what I mean? But it's I don't know, I really like the character. And I like where they took it this week, Conklin dying, and then being like, oh, you're on our side. And I think that we need to get all of us, I need to get all of you out of here. So I thought that was really interesting. We're going to have to wait and see what goes on. But it's kind of weird that they're not doing the flashbacks and mixing it with present day, because flashbacks is dealing with a lot of magic, yet present day isn't. Maybe until Vixen gets here. Next week, Vixen's coming, so that's going to deal with a little bit of magic, and they'll try to connect it that way, like they did it with John Constantine, one episode. So I think that every episode when they bring in magic characters like Vixen and Constantine, they'll just connect it a little bit, which I thought was really cool. But anyway, through the episode, Oliver tracks down the Demolition team and takes them out, which is really cool. And they end up, wait, did they end up getting taken down? I can't remember exactly. I don't know. No, they didn't, right? I can't remember. I think they did, but I can't remember. I really, literally can't remember. All those things I did remember were just, the things about Donna and Quentin, because they're so good together. I really just wiped it, because the Demolition thing wasn't that big of a deal this episode. It was so fun to see them, though. But anyway, Damian Darhk, a little bit more threatening of a villain. I think that Zoom versus Damian Darhk for Flash and Arrow, Zoom obviously wins as the best villain. But Damian Darhk's really interesting. How he kills that guy through the screen and all that stuff. That was really cool. But anyway, at the end, Mr. Terrific comes in the engagement party, which I thought was really nice. I really like that scene. Saying, hey, look, this is a possibility. You could walk again. I thought Felicity was going to get over the disability herself, kind of just rise up against the challenge. But I guess Mr. Terrific's going to have some tech that'll help her. So I don't know. But anyway, I think that I pretty much covered most of everything. If I didn't, just comment down below and I'll do a monkey updates. I'm super behind with videos. Star Wars Rebels, I think they had an episode last night, so if they did, I'll make a video for that. Agent Carter, haven't caught up with that yet. So what I'm gonna do is post those two videos, Rebels and Carter, tomorrow, which is Friday. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Legends of Tomorrow will also come tomorrow too. So 3 videos tomorrow. And today I'm gonna post Deadpool video and this video. So like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.